So you would have just seen my latest physique update. So I am currently bulking. My show was at the end of July, so August. Technically I've been bulking for 4 months, but that did include my reverse diet. So I'm at the point now where I'm truly in a surplus. We went on the vacation and I was not tracking. Kitty's rubbing up against the camera. I wasn't tracking at all. I was just eating whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, in whatever portions I wanted. So I do think I was in a surplus then. I was 142 pounds before we left, and I came back at 144. So I gained 2 pounds. Some of it was definitely water. But I jumped right back into tracking, and I was at 2,500 calories. But anyways, I'll get into that in a second. So basically, my bulking goals. So I obviously want to put on some size for my next show. I felt like I was really lacking in certain areas, specifically in my quad development and in my shoulders. So I'm looking to obviously put on some muscle size. But along with that, I want to put on minimal fat. So I don't want to just go in and do this bulk and, you know, eat with no consideration of what I'm putting into my body. And I don't want to put on, you know, 20 to 30 pounds of fat, which you can do easily. Because when it comes to cutting, all I would have done is caused more fat cells in my body, made my cut harder, make it more extreme, so it's unnecessary. So obviously weight gain will happen, but it should be slow. I'm looking for, you know, 2 pounds a month, maybe up to 4 pounds depending on how things are going. Now take in mind, this is all my guesswork. I don't have a coach, I don't have anything, you know, certifications in nutrition, so this is all just guesswork for my own personal body. But that's what I'm going to be doing. So the goal with my bulk is to reach 3,000 calories maintenance. That way when I cut for my next competition, I'm not going to have to go nearly as low. Last time I think I ended at 1,200 calories a day by the time it was my peak week. And I feel like I just lost a lot of my own muscle mass that I worked so hard to put on, and I was, you know, it just wasn't an ideal situation, and I didn't have a lot of room to play with my calories and macros because I was so low when I started. So yeah, I want to get to 3,000 calories maintenance before I cut down. That way I don't have to dip too low and I have a lot more room to play with. So right now, we're about 2 weeks post-vacation. My macros, I wrote them down here. So my macros right now are 2,500 calories per day, 281 grams of carbs, 83 grams of fat, and 156 grams of protein. Now, with that being said, over the last 2 weeks, I actually dropped weight again, meaning I've adapted to that calorie number, those macronutrients. So it's time to up it. I'm going to do one last jump before I get to 3,000. So I'm going to be going to 2,700 calories per day, 304 carbs, 300 clubs, and then 90 grams of fat and 169 grams of protein. I'll do that for, usually my body takes about 2 weeks, and then it seems to be fully adapted, but we'll see. It might take longer, it might take shorter. So once I drop weight again on that number, I'll be increasing it to 3,000 calories per day, 338 grams of carbs, 100 grams of fat, and 188 grams of protein. And those will be, hopefully, my maintenance calories. I don't think I'll need to go above that, but if I do, hey, not a problem. So with that, Monday I'm going up, by the way, to the 2,700. So what am I eating, you ask? So for the most part, I'm eating nutrient-dense foods, you know, whole foods. I do eat meat, so chicken, extra lean ground beef, fish, and turkey seem to be the 4 that I stick with. have a high variety diet, so lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, grains. Like, I'm not cutting out any food groups. Luckily I don't have any allergies, so I'm kind of eating the whole spectrum right now. And all my portion sizes have basically doubled. However, I am also eating more simple sugars now, so treats, what you would consider junk food, you know, ice cream, donuts, pizzas. Not all the time, but every now and then, especially on a day where I'm really short calories and I'm short macros. And I'm still doing If It Fits Your Macros, so it's all within my what fits. However, the reason I'm doing that, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're just going to get fat that way. And no, you're not. I'm not overeating, I'm not going over calories, anything like that. But just because of the sheer amount of volume I would have to eat to reach my targets, it's not really realistic. I mean, my stomach is only so big. I only have so many hours, I only have so many meals per day that I can fit in. So for me to make sure that I'm reaching my goals, hitting my calories, hitting my macros, those are just the types of foods that I'm going to have to supplement my diet with. And I say supplement because, again, it's mostly revolving around those whole foods, nutrient-dense foods, but you've got to fill it out. So, yeah, you guys will probably be seeing those treats a little bit more frequently now, especially when I do like full day of eating videos, and I put it on my story a lot. So that's the plan. As for the rest of the video, guys, I'm going to do my squats tonight. I am going to go up, I'm going to try for 5 sets of 5 for squats. So stay tuned and I'll take you along to the gym with me. Good morning, guys. So it is Saturday, it's the next day. I just wanted to film a little quick outro clip. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.